How did I take everyday peony flowers that I got at a craft store and create this stunning little flower girl headband with it? Hi, I'm Dorene Vandermeer. I'm a bridal milliner. I'm sharing 30 plus years of my experiences, and one of them is how to take simple items like craft store flowers to make beautiful, elegant bridal accessories. All your supplies are going to be in the description below, so why don't we just dive in and learn how to make this adorable headband. To start our flower girl headband, I got these little bundles of peonies flowers, and they're just absolutely cute and adorable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these off, and I just put them into piles. So I've got the big, the medium, the small, and I just kind of compartmentalize it, and then I'm going to build it up from there. I'm going to start with a base of felt, and this is going to be the fastest little thing too. It gives you a big impact for a small amount of money, because that one bundle cost me under $10, and one of those flowers is what we're using. And so what I do is I land the petal in, and then I'm going to tier them up per size, and I always tier them so that they're coming in like this, not on top of each other, so it looks a little bit better. I just keep going, and I'll keep going, and I'm going to go from large to medium to small. The next step is to create a center. You could put a button in there, but I thought it would be kind of fun, because we're doing an open face, to have the center kind of look like an open face peonies with a pearl center. It gives us this really nice pop to it. And I'm going to do that with felt that I put 2 layers of felt together. And once you do this, you want to just sew it all in one go, because it does make it more difficult when you have the glue, if that sets overnight, to sew it. And I just trace my thumb, and I have some freshwater pearls here that I'm going to do. The ones here are peach Swarovski, which are stunning. Now once you have that done, I just put my invisible thread through, and I'm going to make the first center, and then I'm just going to create a spiral around that. And now that I have that spiral done, I'm now going to spiral again around that. And now we have that final spiral that goes around. And you can do the same technique with 4mm Swarovski pearls. I'm going to take this up one more notch. I'm going to use some seed beads. I have these little ivory seed beads, and I'm going to add a little touch of seed beads in there just to further make it interesting. And I also brought over some Swarovski clear crystals, because I'm just going to add a little pop of sparkle here and there. So I'm just going back up, and what I'm doing in between these little areas, I'm just going to kind of fill in here and there. And we could leave it just like this, but I just want to show you how to bump it up if you wanted to add a little color. Seed beads are a great way to do that. You can just grab like 3, 4 to make a little, just kind of a little string of them, and then you pull them down, and then you sew here and there just for another layer of interest. You can see how that just kind of adds a little layer. And then I'm going to pop a little crystal in there. All right, now I'm putting another crystal, another string of seed beads. All right, I will keep going, and I'll show you as I go, and then I will show you the finished little center. I'm just doing a little bit here and there, like 5 crystals and some seed beads. And now I'm going to show you the next step. Now I'm going to take, and with a nice pointy pair of scissors, I'm going to pop a hole in that center so that it goes all the way through. And I'm going to take this little beaded bauble center that we did, and I'm going to put glue on it, and then I'm just going to sew it into the center. All right, that's all sewn in, and I just leave the thread on there because I'm going to be using that here in a second to put it onto the headband. And at this point, if you want to make this a fascinator, you can. It's pretty easy. All you do is make a base with the felt, just like I did. I covered in some lace because this side you see, and you just adhere this on there, and then you would just glue it on the back, and that makes it a fascinator. We're doing a flower girl headband, and I thought it would be lovely to do it on a padded headband. These are very popular right now with brides, and it's just adorable. I'm just going to sew it on real simply on here. First, I'm just going to put a lot of glue, because there's felt on here that really soaks it up, and I go all the way out. And now I'm making the big commitment, and I think it would look cute if it's offset rather than in the middle. It's off to the side, and I'm just going to stick it right on there, just like that. I thought I'd pop it on and show you what it looks like. It's so cute, right? Can you see that on a flower girl? Well, it'd look amazing on a bride too. Thanks for dropping in. It's been a lot of fun.